Good morning, everyone. It is Becca with Text Divine Guide 1111, and just wanted to remind you that today, go ahead and drop your stories. Today we'll start the contest for the winners, the two winners that I will choose. So starting today, let me know your twin flame story. I will go through all of the comments. I will read them all, and I will choose the two best stories. Basically, what's going to happen is this. I'll be honest with you. The two that really just bring me to my knees and make me cry, those are the ones that are going to win. Okay, so um, definitely has to be, something creative, original, that's just going to just wow me, and if you can make me cry, then I'll tell you what, you have definitely, have a good chance. So, all right. I have not done an energy check-in this week. The reason why I have not done an energy check-in is because I actually ordered a specific deck for Twin Flames, and it was supposed to be here yesterday, so I thought I would be doing that reading for you today. That didn't happen, so I don't want to do it yet because I want to wait for this new deck, okay? Um, so what we're going to do, just really quick, we are going to do a very, 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 very quick reading. I know I say that every single time, and it never happens that way, but I do mean it this time, okay? I say that every time, too. But I'm just going to pull a couple of cards, just a few cards, to look at what are the self-image issues that the karmic has, okay? What are their self-image issues? Now, I also wanted to state real quick, because I did have a couple of comments that were saying that my reading was sounding reverse. So, that absolutely does happen, okay? Always remember that in a karmic relationship, well, they're both karmics to each other, okay? Because, you know, there's only one twin flame, okay? There's only one twin flame, but we have many karmics, okay? So they are karmics to each other, so sometimes the energy will be reversed, okay? Always remember also, we hone both energy of female and male, okay? We can carry both energies, so it can absolutely be reversed. Just apply it to how it resonates with your situation. All right. So if the messages sound more like the masculine is the one who is staying with the karmic because of financial reasons. I mean, what I'm seeing is that one of the karmics is staying with the other karmic because, financial reasons. The Four of Pentacles has come up many, many times. So this is that tells me, okay, what the issue is. Somebody is staying in the relationship because of the Pentacles. So having that come up so many times, I know that that's what the issue is. Now, just if it applies to the actual karmic woman, or if it actually applies to the karmic masculine, fit it how it resonates with your situation. But it can most definitely be that. No way is a wrong way, okay? There is no wrong way. It just how it resonates in your situation. So, all right, so what we're going to do is we are going to pull up some self-image issues. What are the self-image issues of the karmic, whether that karmic be the woman karmic or whether that be the masculine karmic? Let's just see what some of the self-image issues are. Now, for the purpose of this reading, I'm going to speak it in the terms of a karmic that is in a relationship with the divine masculine. So I'm going to speak it in that way, okay? If it resonates opposite for you, that's fine, but I'm going to speak it in this way, okay? I'm going to speak it as the person who is with the divine masculine. So, all right, let's go ahead and just pull some cards. Spirit, can you please just, show me some cards? What are some of the self-image issues that the karmic is having right now? What are some of the shadow sides? Some of her deepest shadow feelings that's going on underneath. What can you tell me about that, Spirit? What's going on? What does she have? So what are the self-image issues that she struggles with? Or some of the just shadow sides that she struggles with? This one is sticking out. Wow. That one came up the other day. Atonement. We have been talking about atonement for so long. Calling the storm. Wow. Obsession. The temple of my body, and is this me? Wow. Let's go ahead and just pull one more, since there's a spot for one more. So the first one that we have is atonement. And if you remember it from the last time this card was drawn, it is a woman with a whole bunch of swords in her back. It's kind of like the 10 of swords in the traditional tarot, okay? You see a person laying on the floor with a whole bunch of swords. Well, that's what this looks like, okay? And it says atonement. So we know already that, judgment has been on the scene, okay? Judgment has been observing this situation for a long time, okay? So, you see, you have a woman with these swords. So, she has been betraying the feminine and the masculine, mostly, the masculine. Her self-image issue would be that, she understands that she needs to atone for her sins, but she's not doing it. Okay, I believe that I said this the other day in her last reading, that there is an apology that is owed that she is not giving. That's what atonement is. Atonement is to, atone for the things that you have done, to speak up about them, to let people know what's going on, but then also feel bad about it, feel sorry for it, atone for them, okay? But this is saying that, this is something that she's not doing. It is a self-image issue, okay? She doesn't like to atone for her sins, okay? Calling in the storm. Okay, so she understands that with all of this stuff going on, she understands that, when she's not atoning for her sins, when she's not, speaking her truth to the masculine and just staying in this situation and just letting it, self-destruct, 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 well, what is it doing? I mean, well, it's calling in a storm, and eventually that storm is going to turn into a tower moment. That's basically what this is saying, is that calling in the storm is basically, when you see the tower, this is what I'm thinking of with this card. This is telling me that, there is a storm on the horizon, okay? And it's because, the reason why this storm is coming is because, again, she's keeping stuff in. She's, not atoning she's not atoning for her sins and the stuff that's going on, the sneakiness that's going on. Instead of just having a sit down and, making things right, she's keeping things in, and it's causing destruction on the outside. So the next card that we have is obsession. Okay, and you can't really see, but this person has something in their hand. They're looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. Okay, that really reminds me of that it's a circle, so it looks like a pentacle. Okay, which I've been saying all along. She keeps coming up as the Four of Pentacles. This really looks like the same exact thing. Really holding on to this, holding on to this round thing that looks like a pentacle. Okay, so it's obsession, right? She is obsessed with the pentacles. She is obsessed with the tangible life that she has, okay? She may not want to be in this relationship, but she's obsessed with what she has and doesn't want to lose it, okay? But it's calling in a storm, okay? So the next one is this me? Now, I do want to reference the book on this one real quick, because that can mean a lot of different things. And okay, wow. So this says, I cannot recognize myself, but it is me. Okay, so you see this person here. Typically this person, they have a sword, but they're just, you can't really tell in this video, but, she really looks dark, She really just has a very dark look on her face. So what I'm feeling for this is this me? I feel like the karmic, before this situation, maybe in the past, she was independent. Okay, she was independent. She, could rely on herself. And she probably, was able to stand on her own 2 feet. And I feel like self-image-wise, she's asking herself, how did she get to this place? How did she get to this point? Is this me? This wasn't me many years ago before the masculine. So what has happened to me? So yeah, she is asking herself what has happened to her. Okay, that's what this card is saying. Is this me? She's asking herself that. Okay. So the next one is the temple of my body. Let's go ahead and look that one up too. Ooh. Wow. So this one is called the temple of my body, and as you can see, you see this person here who's just, they, sorry, my cat almost knocked down my camera. So she feels, the way that she's looking at herself is, she's not, oh goodness, let me read this again. My cat almost dropped my camera and it threw me off. Okay, so it says, I feel like I am not worth enough, okay? So, self-image, her self-image, she does not feel like she is enough. And this really goes along with this one as well, is this me? She doesn't feel like she's enough. Which we've already seen that in past videos. Yeah, I do get a little bit OCD with this. But she doesn't feel like she's enough, okay? She doesn't. So it is a self-image problem that she has within herself, okay? And then the last one, of course, revenge. This is the last card. So between her and herself, her deepest inner feelings, she wants revenge. She wants revenge on the masculine. And that's probably the reason why, you know, some of the karmics out there are starting new beginnings with other people, because they are, you know, they want revenge, you know. They feel like they're not enough, and, you know, they don't know how they even got to this, how they got to, you know, the point that they're in. Is this me? They don't even know how they got to that point, you know. But now, you know, they stay around because it's an obsession. When you have an obsession, you just really can't walk away from it. But, you know, a storm is being called in. A storm is being called in that is going to have to fix this whole situation, okay? Because it can't go on that way. There's no, you know, not for her, not for her, and not for the masculine. It just can't continue to go on that way. So I feel like that calling in the storm is just saying that something is going to be coming in very, very soon, like a tower moment, which tower has come up several times. It keeps coming up in reverse, which means that there's a delay. But this is just more confirmation saying that the storm is being called in. Individuality. Okay? Her self-image problem is individuality. She's not looking at herself. She's not looking at herself and the creativeness that she has, or she's not looking at the special gifts that she has, okay? You know, we all have, you know, gifts, okay? We all have skills. We all have, you know, something that, you know, gives us confidence, okay? Whatever hers are, she's not honing in on it, okay? She's not, you know, she's not bringing them to the surface because she's too obsessed, thinking too much about revenge. She's not looking at her own individuality, okay? She's not looking at her own individuality. She needs to start loving herself, number one. Yeah. Chaos. Her self-image right now is chaos. One more card. This one to come out. Oath. Well, this kind of worries me because, number one, this is touching the revenge, and this is saying oath. That does kind of worry me a little bit, only because for a group of you, not everybody, but for a group of you, I feel like she has made an oath to cast revenge on the masculine. And look, this is a woman and this is a man, okay? So I feel like she has made an oath to, you know, have revenge on the masculine, okay? Also could just be meaning that, you know, she has made an oath to someone else resulting from this revenge. Her revenge is, you know, making an oath to another man. So, you know, I'm seeing two different things there. Just apply it to how that resonates with you. But because it did fall here and it's touching that card, you know, I have to read it, okay? So I'm just going to pull just a few more cards and that'll be it for today. I did say this one was going to be fast, and I think finally I did do a fast one. All right, let's see. Self-image issues. Okay, this one. These are actually affirmation cards. However, I'm going to read them in the aspect that she's having what her self-image issue is. Okay, so the first one that came up was, it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Okay, so her self-image issue is she has not been able to change her thought process, okay? She's still stuck in this obsession, state of mind, okay? And revenge state of mind, okay? She needs to change her thought process, okay? It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. She needs to tell herself, you know, that she needs to tell herself that she is willing to grow, okay? But she's not, you know. This is a self-image issue, so you know, she needs to realize that she needs to grow and change her way of thinking. So the next one is, I am in the process of positive change. Okay, so her self-image is that it says, I'm in the process of positive change. So the self-image issue would be the opposite of this, right? Because we know that she's not in positive change. So this is saying this is what she needs to do. This is what she needs to do. She needs to start thinking positively, okay? In order to progress, she needs to start thinking positively, but she's not. So the self-image issue is that she thinks negative, okay? You know, she needs positive change, but she's not having positive change. She is negatively staying stuck, okay? So that's what the self-image issue is that she's staying stuck negatively, okay? So the next one is, freedom is my divine right, okay? Our self-image issue is, because we're reading it opposite, because these are actually affirmations. These are things that's supposed to help you, okay? Now, these are things that are supposed to help her. However, you know, she's not watching this video, so, you know, I have to read it backwards so that we understand what the self-image issue is, okay? So the self-image issue is freedom is my divine right. Okay, so reading the opposite would be that she, you know, that, listen, freedom is there for both of them. Listen, for both of them, okay? Freedom is there. They're the ones that are choosing to stay stuck, okay? They are the ones that are choosing not to, you know, take a hold of their freedom, okay? So that's what the self-image issue is. You know what? I'm going to say this for both of them, really. Okay, I'm going to say it for both of them. Both of their self-images is that, you know, they need to change the way that they think. They need to stop thinking negatively and start progressing for positive change, okay? Both of them. And they both need to realize that freedom is their divine right. And if they could just see that, then everybody can win. Because right now, I've said it before, we are all losing, okay? We are all losing because we all have this yearning for something that we cannot have, okay? So, that's an issue. So anyways, that is it. That's all the cards that I'm going to pull for this reading. For some of you, though, really, this oath and revenge has me a little nervous. So, just, everybody just send some prayers to the masculine. If your situation is reversed, send some prayers, to the karmic, all in all, we need to send positive energy, no matter who it is, whether it is the karmic, whether it is the masculine. We need to send positive energy, okay? Because if we send positive energy to everybody, then we all win. And at the end of the day, that is what we all want to do, is we all want to win and we all want to be happy, right? So, in closing, that's what I have to say. Let's just all send positive energies to everybody involved in these situations, okay? Now, this does not, also I want to say one last thing. This does not have to be just a karmic relationship, okay? This could be a third party, okay? If you are in a third party situation, this can still apply to you, okay? But just take it how it resonates, what fits with who, okay? So, alright, that is the end of the reading, and don't forget to leave me your comments. Let me know how you met your twin flame. And one more time, if you have questions, I have answers, and you all have a beautiful day. Bye.